Welcome, horror fam, to HHN 365, a Halloween Horror Nights podcast. My name is Duff, and as always, I'm here with my co-host Jess, and we have some fun stuff to talk about. We have so much stuff to talk about. We're not going to talk about half of it this week. We're going to wait till next week, actually.
Yeah. There's too much this year, guys. We had to wait so long, and now they're dropping things left and right.
Yes, correct. Before we get into any of that, though, follow us on social media. That is Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at HHN365, or TikTok at HHN365pod. You can also join our Discord, where we're going to talk about all of these announcements and just HHN year round. That link will be in the description. Check out our merch shop, especially in the coming weeks, at HHN365.com. And if you want to leave a voicemail that will play here on the show, that is 407 906 4134. And today, of course, we will be talking about the announcement for Hellraiser, the announcement for Nightmare Fuel, and some other rumors and news that we won't talk about. But yeah, let's talk about some 365 things first. Keep on bringing this up because we worked hard on it, and I think it came out pretty good. We do have a documentary style video on YouTube, our first one ever, released about a month ago. It's about Jack and Oddfellow and their entire history. So go check that out, give it a like, share it, all that fun stuff. We also start a new YouTube channel that is for short form content only. So if you don't use TikTok or maybe Instagram and you want to see some of the other stuff we're doing, it'll be on YouTube. So go check it out there. And then we do have a YouTube live coming up this week, Friday, July 17th, where we'll be talking about the announcements. Yeah, I guess we'll say now it's Scare Zone week in Orlando, so they've already started announcing these scare zones. If you on Friday, they'll all be announced by then, we assume. So we'll be talking about that. So come join us and we'll talk about it.
Yeah. And that's all we're going to talk about it now.
Yeah,
We're ignoring it. It's the elephant in the room.
yeah. By the time you're listening to this, you've heard at least two, probably three, maybe all four. So who knows. But don't worry, next week on the podcast we will cover those.
Yep, exactly.
And then we do have a quick bit on our news and rumors section here. The only real piece of news is that the Universal Orlando Pass for Orlando, if you have the Premier Pass, you get the free ticket. Well, that ticket availability window opens on July 21st, so next Tuesday. So that's the day that if you have this in your ticket, that you can go book the date that you would like to redeem it. On the rumors section of this, last year, multi night tickets dropped on the same day. So, if they do it like last year, that means next Tuesday we will also be getting multi night tickets.
Everybody relax. Take a deep breath. I'm immediately panicking. I know Duff is too. It's that time of year where we all just hold our breath and we see what happens.
Yes. Also, I think we've brought it up a bit that there was kind of a rumor going around on the lighter side that there would be no express included with multi night tickets this year. Since we've last talked about it, um, it's felt a little more solidified and legit. So it'll be interesting to see if on Tuesday we have express as an option with our frequent fear passes, or if we do not.
Yeah. I
I'm
oof.
listen. It'll save me a lot of money.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, I would rather spend that money and get that express. So we'll see. I'm sure we'll talk a lot more about that next week. I think we have to hold our recording until at least Tuesday next week as well.
Yeah, oh,
That's for
definitely.
sure.
Absolutely. Oh my god. I'm already
Oh,
panicking.
oh boy. Oh
Whew.
well.
It is what it is.
But yeah, that's it for news and rumors. This is all about our main segment, which is talking about announcements and, of course, the construction that we always go over as well, as there is a ton of that on both coasts. But we'll start off with the big stuff here, and the biggest of it all is, of course, Nightmare Fuel. Hellraiser announces a house for both Orlando and Hollywood at Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
It's
Sex
about
box.
damn time on
Woo!
an official level that Pinhead makes his way to the event.
Yeah, and not to bring him up how many episodes in a row, but I know Jonathan is so happy right now.
Oh yeah,
So much so that he
oh
asked
yeah.
when this episode was gonna be recorded.
He said, Give me, give me the
The content.
Hellraiser episode."
Where is it? We're like, sorry, Universal did not get our out of office messages, obviously. We sent them into HHN, we told them we were both going on vacations. They ignored it,
Hmm.
so not my fault.
But, whatever. We got Hellraiser. We're going to talk about it right now.
Woo!
So, first of all, here's the description officially from Halloween Horror Nights. Raise some hell. In this haunted house based on the original Hellraiser trilogy, enter a realm of pure pain where Pinhead and his tormented Cenobites derive their hellish pleasure. The end. Tickets available now at Universal or whatever it is.
That's what I was waiting for. The description wasn't
All right.
over until you
Yeah,
said
my,
that.
my bad. My bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Hellraiser, key art's cool. I'm into it. It's of course the same style as that we saw for Stranger Things and Sinners, and I think probably the second best of the three.
Yeah, I would agree. Which tent did we go in this time? What color was this tent?
I don't remember color, but it was definitely more like raggedy. I guess
Okay.
you could say.
All right.
Good way to
Cool.
put it.
I watched it, I was in the middle of the ocean with this when this dropped without any service, so I was getting screenshots of everything. It was really hard to put it all together. Eugene was mocking me while we were eating at the buffet as I was trying to write everything down.
He knows better than to mock you. It's a
Oh,
necessity.
he was mocking me with a knife pretending because I was writing the notes down and nothing was in order. So if you want to look at that video on our TikTok, I filmed it in my cruise cabin.
You sure did.
Oh god, that was a new one for 365.
So before we get into the details, because we do have some about this house, immediate reaction to just Hellraiser coming as a house to the event.
Hell yeah. Everybody's really excited. I haven't seen them, but it sounds like it's up my alley. So I'm excited to watch the three, I guess, films I have to watch now.
Hmm. And I mean, my reaction's similar in the sense that I say hell yeah. Yeah, I do think there's a lot to work off from these three films, and a lot of places to visit, a lot of potential gore to see. Could be some fun storytelling. It could be complicated, but I think they can make it work. So yeah, I'm very excited to see how they execute this house for sure.
Yeah.
Now, I did mention that we did get some additional info, and this came from articles from Inside Universal and Fangoria. There was also some others. I think it was some sort of media package sent out, um, media packet sent out that some people posted. But specifically, we're taking this from Inside Universal and Fangoria. So first of all, they confirmed that the house will be based on the first three films only, which good. You don't need to go beyond it. Thank you very
Good
much.
to know.
And that's good for your homework because then you can stop at three.
Apparently, I need to stop at three. You are not making me want to go past it.
I do think 2 and 3 are definitely gonna be the ones that have the most to pull from, especially if they wanna keep the house a bit, diverse in setting and character. So, uh, hopefully they do that and really lean into 2 and 3. I think 2 story-wise could kinda drive the house, and then, just kinda take the famous moments from 1 more than anything.
Okay.
You'll just have to believe me until you watch it.
I trust you wholeheartedly right now. I have no choice but to. Where can I watch these films? Do we know?
Actually, the first 2 are on Tubi, so
Okay.
free. The third one, I believe you would have to actually rent, and it's not on a streaming service.
All right, that's fine.
Not
Okay.
included on a streaming service, I should say.
It's okay. It's light this year for homework so far for me.
Yeah,
So
there's not gonna be too much.
yeah. Okay.
Another fun fact here is that we will be entering the configuration puzzle box. Like that's how the house starts off. Directly from inside Universal, they say the terrifying experience begins as guests enter the iconic Lamet configuration puzzle box, unwittingly summoning the Cenobites and opening a gateway to a diabolical dimension where unspeakable horror awaits.
Hmm.
So I think we kind of had a hint of this, at least for Hollywood,
Right.
from when we saw that box shape come out, and Kevin reached out and went, "That's the box. That's the puzzle box."
Yep. That's
And it would seem he's correct because Murdy has actually confirmed this the house location already. So there you go. But hearing it's confirmed for both coasts, I would assume that's what this means. Very cool. I think it's the most obvious way to start off this house.
Where has this been rumored to be at on our coast?
Um, was in the New Sprungs, and then I think it moved to the sound stages
Okay.
in
Because
the most recent spec map. So that could either mean it is in the sound stages and they're getting more correct,
right.
or it happens sometimes where they'll make a random change and they were right in the first place. So who knows?
Well, I'm asking because I remember the newer Sprungs, 3 or 4, because Sinners is also rumored to be back there, and we were like, "Oh, 2 IPs."
hmm
But if they do it in the new Sprungs, I wonder if we'll get a similar facade like Hollywood then, like Goblin's Feast,
Ooh,
where we didn't have that last year, but that 3D built out
yeah,
little
that'd be pretty
facade.
nice, and a very easy way to build a facade out there because clearly they do not want to do complex ones out there for some
Whatever
reason.
reason. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that would be a much easier way to handle that.
Hmm,
Yeah.
okay. Guess we'll see soon.
Sticking with Inside Universal here, we do get some locations that we'll visit from the shadowy attic in Frank Cotton's family home where he was first cast to hell to the disturbing Chenard Institute where the legendary box lures guests with its promise of forbidden pleasures. Fans will encounter haunting moments and settings from the Hellraiser franchise at every turn. And I do think that's a good thing, especially about including additional films, is that we would get a lot of settings that we can visit where actual like iconic moments happen. Because sometimes I feel like we get a house where like you're almost forced to see more than you need to, just to kind of like give you something new to see instead of being in the same house or building or neighborhood the entire time.
Mhm.
Where the Hellraiser franchise, if you use the first three, just there's you need to use them. Like you don't have a choice, so it should work pretty well.
I believe you. I'm sorry, I have no more to add to that, but I believe you.
Also, won't try to get too spoilery just because you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Um, but there are some pretty like well, some great scenes. I want to know how they pull them off, or if they even attempt them. Um, I won't say it because I really don't want to spoil it. But yeah, yeah, I'm excited.
I mean, it is like a what, 40-year-old movie, you can
I know
spoil it.
it's okay. People understand if they've seen it anyways, so it's okay.
Okay.
And
Well,
if you don't, go do your homework too. Follow Jess's lead.
I'll try to watch it in the next 2 weeks while I'm still off. I'll try.
Perfect. Perfect. Also confirmed that we will visit the labyrinth, with Inside Universal saying their unnerving journey ultimately lands them in the labyrinth, where Pinhead and the Cenobites lie in wait for new souls to torment for eternity. Uh, Not too surprising. You would expect to go to the labyrinth. It's pretty big feature of this franchise, and also easy to execute scenically for the most part. And then the last bit we'll take from these articles is the confirmation that Doug Bradley, who portrays Pinhead, will reprise his role and will do so through audio only, but still really cool and just a additional way to immerse you in that experience and really feel like Pinhead's there, you know?
Yeah, that's really cool.
So yeah, nice to get an article that actually had a decent amount of stuff, unlike our last IP that we got. Uh,
Oh, I forgot about that.
more along the lines of the originals and all their articles. Luckily,
Yeah.
you can feel the excitement a bit more from A&D and John Murdy. So that's always positive.
Yeah. It's not pulling teeth in the article.
Exactly. Um, Speaking of John Murdy and Mike Aiello and Ramon Peridoa, let's talk about their tweets about this property. They all kind of have one thing in common. Mike Aiello first saying, anytime we are asked if there were any more horror white whales for us to feature, Hellraiser was always on that list. That list just got shorter. We have such sights to show you. Ramon follows that up with White Whale acquired. Thrilled for this iconic property to be represented as part of our HHN 35 lineup. The team involved in this one killed it and have such Such sights to show you. And then we'll stick in Orlando one more time, as Jordan A. Hill, who leads the media team here, says this house is great representation of the films, bloody and gory in all the right ways, with some of the coolest scenic of the year. One fun tidbit: our team has a scene in this house which uses some cool new technology never seen at HHN before. We have such sights to show you. And now,
Such sights.
such sights,
Shush, shush, you show
such
y'all.
sights. Um, if you didn't know, that's a quote from the film.
I
I-
had a feeling when
Okay,
everybody kept
yeah,
saying it.
you may have seen the GIF before too.
Probably, I don't know.
Now let's move over to Hollywood and John Murdy. So he actually says like a ton of stuff in general, and there are a bunch of fun Murdy tweets. I think we're going to save that for the live and just
Mhm.
kind of go through all of them at once. So if you really want to hear some Murdy tweets, join us on our live on Friday on YouTube. But we'll showcase a few here. The first, oops, the first will be after creating HHN in Hollywood for 21 years. There's not many properties left on my bucket list, but Hellraiser is certainly one of them. Been chasing this white whale for years and years, and now finally you'll get to experience it, and you know what's going to happen. Well, white whale across the board. Love to see
Everybody's
it.
excited.
Love to see it. He also says Hellraiser at Universal Studios Hollywood will be located in H Lot North, where Terrifier was in 2025. I see you naughty little boils and ghouls trying to nab pics of the facade from the tram, and now what you will pay with your flesh for that transgression. You just couldn't leave that box alone, could you?
Kevin.
Kevin.
Wasn't us, it was Kevin. I'm pointing my fingers over there. Murdy has his own beef with me for other things, but I'm not taking the fall on that.
Yeah, I won't either. And final tweet here from John. And speaking of the box, we're building a frickin' huge box. And now that the house is announced, we can finish it. You're going inside the box to taste the forbidden pleasures of Pinhead and his Cenobites. Oh, also, we have such sights to show you. So yeah, a white whale for everyone on the team. They're excited about it. They have not finished that box, as John has alluded to. So they weren't in any rush because this was now announced 2 weeks ago,
Yeah,
I
about
think, to the day,
yeah.
actually. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
So yeah, they clearly were not in a rush to actually finish out that facade, but yeah, cool. So there's also the merch release, which I think, again, not to knock the IP that came before this, blows it out of the
Knock it.
water.
Knock it.
The shirt design is way better. It's just a cool representation of Pinhead. Um, it like the art style is not matching the key art, but I feel like there's some like similarities, but just in a simplistic way. It's Pinhead holding the puzzle box and kind of framed. It says Hellraiser on the front, and then on the back it says "Will tear your soul apart."
It's kind of giving to me, and this might nobody might agree with me, but it feels like the original shirt from a couple years ago, like that style
Mm,
that we had. It was like the red and blue one. You know what I'm talking about?
yes, yes, I do.
That so it's an in-house artist, like, and it's not the butcher who's doing the key art, which I really hope at least posters are for sale once we get to the event because the key art is so good for everything so far.
Hmm. It is.
But I love this shirt, and as somebody who all I know is, like, Pinhead is a horror icon, I know what the Cenobites are, and I know Sex Box at this point. I want this shirt, like, if that tells you anything, a person who has no idea this is just, like, a good horror shirt.
Hmm. And then I like how they squeeze the Halloween Hornets logo just there in front of the box. It just flows
Yeah,
naturally. They kind of sneak the 2026 in there. Just a really nice shirt all around.
it's great. I'm a big fan of it, and I might get it. We'll
Ooh,
see.
ooh,
Let me watch the movies first.
smart, smart.
Fake fan.
Of course, we also did get a new acrylic piece for the carousel. This includes, of course, Pinhead holding the box. And then there's a Frank when he's in his transformation, which is actually a pretty cool little addition. And then Hellraiser in text, and then some candles. So,
Yeah.
look pretty good with the rest of the carousel. I will definitely be showing that side over the whatever side Vecna ends up on for me.
I'm not putting Vecna on my carousel. Mike got me the Stranger Things acrylic pieces when they dropped, and he gave them to me yesterday. And I went, "Oh, is this Pinhead?" He went, "No, girl, it's Vecna." And I still haven't put it together. I might buy this one tomorrow.
Damn,
I'm
you
gonna put it
definitely should.
together. It's just like this one's better.
It is better.
Sorry.
It is. And then also, this is fun. This came with a pack of chrome stickers. So it's a three-piece set. It has the puzzle box. It just has Hellraiser font, like the logo font. And then it has "I am in hell, help me," uh, which is written in blood. If you've seen Hellraiser 2, then you know.
I want this just for that sticker.
It is so good.
It also this is something not just me, but people have been asking for years.
Hmm.
Are sticker packs, and like every other theme park in the world does stickers, but Universal has not like tapped into this yet. So I'm so happy that maybe we'll actually get them for all of them this year.
That would be nice. I would
Yeah.
not complain. That's
Well,
for
I mean, we
sure.
didn't get them for any of the other IPs, but that's not saying we won't during the event. Like, I feel like the carousel is going to be around the entire event.
Yeah, I think they learned from last year because they it felt like they tried to, but not every acrylic piece stayed for the frame. Like some sold out, so like once you got into the season a bit, it was like, oops, you can put two of them on there if you want.
Right. But I also think that maybe they underestimated. I don't know. You would have thought that they would have ordered the same amount of everything, but maybe they didn't.
I mean, I think some people just bought the acrylic piece. I don't know why,
Oh,
but there's definitely people who didn't buy the frame and just bought like the acrylic piece of the IP or two that they wanted.
I kind of get that. I didn't, but I get it.
So yeah, I would expect these have had no issues staying in stock so far. And I assume if it's survived these periods, then it'll probably be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I was there yesterday and every single piece was still available. So,
Yep. Yeah. So I'm not worried.
but the stickers are so nice. God, I want more.
Hmm. I might have to buy a second pack. I don't know what I'd do with it, but I just want it.
Right. And like, if they, I love that Knott's does that with their originals and their coasters and everything. That's just a regional park thing to do.
Hmm.
And Universal, we get new houses every single year. So I wish that I had something like small like that I could remember them by every year.
That is true. It is like one of those small pieces that you just don't get here typically. Like maybe they'll have a pin if you're lucky for that property,
Yeah.
something along those lines, but usually not.
Stickers. Everybody puts stickers on their water bottles now. Come on.
That is
Disney has like
true.
a whole wall at World of Disney now for it. So,
Well, we'll see what they do. And then also, of course, as we alluded to earlier, this also came associated with a trailer. Same exact style as the IP trailers have been this entire time. This is actually probably my favorite of like the intent games they play.
mhm.
It's like hanging chains, and they're playing ring toss with them. So when it finally hooks onto one, it reveals Hellraiser with like a flashing like carnival sign, and then chains start going crazy.
Yeah, it was cool, and there weren't 4 doors or and 3 demogorgons or whatever the issue was before.
Hmm.
So everybody was happy about that. I really liked it. We don't have it on here to talk about, and I know not everything has it, but they have started releasing other commercials.
Yes, yes, they have the like little 3-second ads for social media.
Yeah, like the ones that used to be the commercials, but now they're just the TikTok ads you get.
Yes, yes, they're actually kind of funny too.
Yeah,
Especially the Stranger Things one.
I need to go back and rewatch them.
So basically, the format for these, if you haven't seen them yet, is like they will show the like iconic character of this property. So Stranger Things, Vecna, of course. So it's like literally flashes for a second, and then it jumps to like in-house like people being scared footage. We've all seen it a million times. Specifically, the Vecna one, he flashes, and they show like the most absolute terrified people I've ever seen in my life. And he literally just appears, and then these people are like dying, and I don't know, the juxtaposition of it all, hilarious.
I'm gonna go watch that when we're done.
Um, so yeah, catch those out there because there's also one for Hellraiser that has been seen as well. I don't think Sinners has had one yet.
I've seen the Sinners one. It
Oh, is
people
it?
are
Okay.
it's like a group outside Club Juke and
Oh,
like Vampires Flash. It's actually I think the best one so far that I've seen.
that sounds more akin to like just being Sinners rather than here's this one character from this film.
Yeah. And I think it's just vampires that pop out.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's good.
Uh,
So
I
they're
mean,
they're on TikTok if you're on TikTok.
mm, only when I post.
Well, you can breathe now.
I'm still trying to.
I feel like the account also took a deep breath.
Oh, thank you.
Oh god. All right. What else we got to talk about? Oh god, I see what we have.
Yeah, that will wrap up Hellraiser. But there was another announcement, and not the scare zones. Again, we're waiting on that. But there's there is another announcement, and this feels early for it. It's usually like a lot closer to the event. And I think they just wanted to shut people up about a specific rumor of Nightmare Fuel not returning,
Mm.
because our Fear Factor show was announced, and it is Nightmare Fuel Blood Noir. The description for this is embark on a dark musical journey and resist temptation as death-defying stunts lure you deeper into a vampire-ridden metropolis. Will you be lured in, Jess?
Well, um, our lovely Swiss Army knife has already told me that he has footage saved of me promising to see the show
Oh,
regardless. I guess in a live.
well,
Um,
I think you're shit out of luck.
I am shit out of luck. And here's my thing. Did I want the same theme back for the however many year in a row? No. But the fact that we are no longer at the carnival, the year that the whole event seems to be at the carnival, is just kind of funny to me, especially when we had vampires last year.
hmm
I and my other thing, and this is I'm only gonna be negative for this. I'm gonna try. I just okay, you know what it is? Too long, don't read. In going back and doing the annual history videos for the TikTok, it is, like, almost sad to see how heavy they had to lean on entertainment back in the day,
hmm
and, like, they cared so much about the shows that they made, and they wanted you to care as well, and we've kind of lost that in this new era of HHN, I feel like. Even since I've started going, like, we had Bill and Ted, but that was really it. We had, the show we're not gonna name, people like that, but, unfortunately, things happened, but that
hmm
also changed every year, the theme and the, like, acts that they had alongside of it, so I just wish that Universal made us wanna care about it.
Yes, I will say to that point specifically, this is a very different theme than anything
Yeah.
we've had for Nightmare Fuel. So that is definitely a positive. Um, I think another question is, will the Fuel Girls be involved? Because typically, when it gets announced, they will come out and say something, basically confirm they're involved. It has been noted and announced by them that they will be on tour around the country, um, maybe internationally too. I don't
Mhm.
remember. Uh, During the same time as HHN, of course, their troupe is larger than just one touring act at a time, so they could still technically be a Nightmare Fuel. However, without them saying it, it seems like they might not be involved this year, which would steer it in potentially a whole nother direction. They could just hire others to do the same stunts for sure.
Yeah.
That's possible. But I don't know. I feel like that's just them kind of shifting a bit, probably.
Yeah, well, because Universal owns a Nightmare Fuel, the Fuel Girls were just, like, in collaboration for it, and
Yes.
it was just the fire elements, really. But
Yes.
they also, in previous years, have run up to 3 touring shows at the same time
hmm
with Nightmare Fuel happening, so I think them not saying anything is more of an indicator that they're not gonna be a part of it, not that they're touring. Because people are like, "Oh, no, they're touring, they can't do it," but, like, no, they've actually done this every year. This is nothing new, but what is interesting is that there are certain other acts that are starting to say that they have involvement with
hmm
Nightmare Fuel, and particularly there is a sideshow performer that does, like, sword swallowing and like puts different things like through the nose and through the throat and like out again. Like they have already said that they are in this show. So that's a new performer right there.
Hmm.
That's exciting.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to see them switch up the acts that they do 100%.
Yeah.
I hope it is a bit more story driven. It feels like it might be. Um, I mean, if you look at the key art, first of all, I think it's actually really cool key art for this show.
Mhm.
And then it just really hits the aesthetic that it's telling you it has. Like, it is vampires in a noir setting. Perfect. Looks great. Only thing is, they talk about it being in a metropolis. The only thing you can currently see, unless this has just changed and I didn't notice, the like backdrop of the set right now is like just pure like gothic aesthetic, and that's not
Mm.
very metropolis to me. So I'm a little curious
Yeah.
about that one, because that's not just like notated in the description, but actually on the key art it has like a skyline of a city. So be
That's a good
interested to see
point.
how that plays out as a setting.
I just keep thinking of like the tone of the show that shall not be named, but the Jekyll and Hyde one. What was that, the last one?
Altered states, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like that one, like gothic, but it was also like a little bigger than that. It wasn't like a manor. I don't know. I just kind of see that, but like
Hmm.
red tones, not blue and
Yeah,
green.
I mean, I wouldn't hate that.
No, that was I mean, I again, show that shall not be named. It sucks what happened, but yeah. I hope that this is just a whole new concept take. I mean, we know, I mean, if the Fuel Girls aren't involved, this is fully just creative and show directors.
Hmm.
Do we know who's working on it yet?
I don't think we've seen, no, because
Oh,
last year it was surprisingly Charles Gray.
yeah.
Um, and I was good time to go into it. I've only really seen one person talk about this at all, and it would be Ramon. And he tweeted simply, "This show is going to blow your minds. The team involved knocked it out of the park." Yeah, no mention of who is involved. So maybe
Hmm.
Charles returned to Helmet again, or maybe they moved on. I don't know.
I'd love to see somebody new, especially if we're trying to get new things. Like,
Hmm.
I'm never going to be upset at trying something new. So that's really what I want. I want them to make me care about this show and want to go see it and want to go wait in that line, especially if there's like nobody has expressed this year for anything. Like everybody's going to be in line for the show and I'm never going to get to see it.
I will say, I hope it keeps drawing the same crowds it always had because we
Oh
need a
yeah,
people eater. That's for sure.
eat the people. But I don't want to be one of the eaten people.
Yeah. And I just know I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna be excited, just to be like, okay, breath of fresh air for Nightmare Fuel at least, like something completely new. Gonna sit down. Show's gonna start. Dreamer on a bed,
The globe.
and I'm gonna walk out.
No, we're going to sit down and you're going to see the fucking globe up in the ceiling. And
Ugh,
we're just going to go, ah.
ugh,
This is why I haven't seen it in 2 years.
ugh.
No,
So
let's be positive.
I am. Honestly, I am not super down on this just because it feels like it is so different, and
Hmm.
that Nightmare Fuel is just the name, right? Obviously, it's going to be a kind of variety act show in a way because I mean that's what we've had for years, anyways. At this point, so not a big deal. Um, but otherwise, completely different in tone, story, setting. So yeah, I'd be fine. I mean, it could be great. And I'm just happy it's not at the circus again, even though, like you said, this would have been the year where it really should have been.
Wish we would have done this last year. That's my biggest argument, but we haven't said anything about it. I know this word brings him up every time, but Noir Boris, could he
Boris.
narrate the nightmare?
I mean, that would be cool.
I don't know. We're
That
not
would be
getting a
cool.
Jack show, so
I feel like that's something they would include to draw people
oh
in,
yeah.
though. You know what I mean? Especially in an anniversary year. Like, here's your Boris representation. I don't
No, meanwhile, his whole street is construction zone right now.
know. Yes. Yes.
Uh,
I assume it's currently construction, so it's ready for HHN. But
well, time will tell.
if it's not, that's absolutely insane.
Again, I cannot handle no express. and this at the same time.
Hey,
No.
hey, I hold out hope on everything.
I'm glad somebody's positive here. Anything else to say about Nightmare Fuel Blood Noir?
I guess the only thing to add is that there was a pretty big, I'll say rumor. I guess it was kind of just more speculation, really, at the end of the day, because people didn't think Nightmare Fuel was coming back, and it somehow morphed into it was going to be a Jack or Jack and Oddfellow show. And would that have been cool? Sure, but very clearly not the direction they were going. So
At all.
sorry.
Although, Oddfellow technically was a vampire at one point.
You know what? That is true.
Are we gonna get oh my god, what was his name? Oh,
Um,
that's silly name. Oh god. You know what I'm thinking.
yep,
The one that he killed
yep.
Olio
Uh, uh,
Oliato or something like that.
Alato. Wasn't it
Olato.
just Alato?
I
Yeah.
think it was Olato. Yeah, what if Olato's, like, in the show?
Just one of the dancers.
Just one of the
He's
dancers,
just hiding in the
and
background.
it just has the Oddfellow mark, like, Charles Gray, if it's you, I don't know if you're listening, big fan,
That would be phenomenal.
like, that's all I want. I will see that show I was gonna say once a week. I will see that show, probably 3 times if that's something. If I could just cheer for him, just shove it in there, that's fine. He's just a sexy vampire. It's fine.
Well, you'll get plenty of Oddfellow regardless. Don't worry.
Oh, there's plenty of sexy insert character here this year for us. No matter your flavor.
Yeah.
This year, I can't complain. I reminded myself today in the TikTok, I'm not allowed to ask for anything. So whatever if Albert wasn't announced today, it's fine. It's fine, Duff.
I believe someone on the last YouTube live also said we don't even have a hot house this year. We have a sex house because of Hellraiser.
I was thinking sinners.
Well, oh, no, well, that's because you haven't seen Hellraiser yet.
Why can't both? I hope that they are in the new tents next to each other and they put all of the fans there. Because we're gonna fucking need them, guys. I watched Sinners 4 times in 2 weeks on the cruise because it was on the free on demand.
Holy shit!
Uh, would you not do the same thing?
I mean, maybe not four,
I
but
had 2 weeks and a lot of time. Okay.
fair. Hey, listen, I'm not knocking it.
Then we
I'm
watched
not
Black Panther and it was a Michael B. Jordan double feature. My husband did that. I did not do that.
again,
Um,
not knocking it.
all right. You want to talk about construction or do you want to talk about what you missed?
Let's talk about construction first. Just to get all the new stuff out of the way. I guess we can start. Let's just start in Orlando. There has been a lot of movement since we last talked about it on the podcast. First of all, our first set piece came out.
I
That's a
love it.
pretty huge deal.
I love that clown so much.
And I know we're not going to talk about the scare zone this week, but since we're talking about this piece, we can now confirm what zone it is for, which is kind of crazy to say already. It is for Sideshow of Decay, which will be a zone kind of led by Cindy. But basically, it looks like it's going to be, we'll call it Carnival of Grays VR esque for now. That kind of aesthetic going on. Um, yeah, it's just a big old clown tower, a
I love it.
beat up old clown tower.
Did you see people? I think it's a stretch, but I also think that it's just they picked different colors, but they were saying that the mouth was for Chance, the eye was for Eddie, and the nose was for Jack.
I mean, I kind of see it.
Right? Little
Actually,
crazy
you know
HHN
what?
brain.
I think I think it is because it
Right.
has the correct marks.
Like
Now,
perfectly for each one.
oh, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I'm like, yeah, and you're like, Jess, come on, that's a reach, and I'm like, okay, but like, he
Huh.
needs a name too. I saw the community was trying to figure out a name.
No, I'm not even going to try to play that game. I'll just hop on when someone more clever
I
does
think
it.
I called him Punchy yesterday in the park as a joke, but that was just he felt punchy. That's not the
Hmm.
official name. I'll let
Punchy.
you guys
Okay.
decide.
All right.
But I love him and I love Carnival Graveyard and I love the Kane family.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. But we're not going to talk about what the actual zone is anymore.
No.
We're saving that for next week. You, of course, can go look into it more because it's already announced. Um, I guess the other big thing is the stage that went up in New York, and shortly after going up, already got some theming to it, which is very run down, almost like graveyard esque looking in a way, you could
Huh?
say.
Some would have thought it was the Shady Oak Cemetery.
Some would
Some.
have.
I don't know who that person is, but like
Um, but yeah, so that's over in New York. It's a big stage,
it's huge.
and the spot it's usually in. It has like different elevations and levels, so that's kind of cool. So excited to see how they use that. The theming on it is intriguing. We'll see what they do with that kind of rundown, old concrete look. Um, Other than that, it's lights everywhere.
Everywhere.
The most
Trusses.
the most interesting of them is the neon light strips going down the trees in Central Park, like all of them, or at least all the big ones.
Those are my least favorite lights in the trees.
Yeah, they're not great, and it's for a rumored to be not great property, so it's fine.
Mhm. Your upside down L is still hanging on.
My upside down L, my baby.
I expect that once this gets I'm expecting this to be Thursday's announcement,
Hmm.
or they skip it and do Friday, but I think if they're gonna do something Friday, it might be Lagoon. If they do something Friday. But if this is Thursday's announcement, I imagine we will immediately start seeing shit like
Hmm.
next week.
Yeah,
Because they're just kind of holding off on Central Park now, it feels like.
yeah, we're gonna. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
God, what are we gonna see?
Oh, I am already planning to be there at Open to see what we'll see. What sites they have to show us stuff.
I realized another big thing that we haven't talked about yet on the podcast is the entrance truss, the one where the neon sign has gone the past several years. Uh, did pop up, also now covered in lights as well. The arch that's in front of that, that's like right on the front gate, literally
Mhm.
right on it, has also popped up as well. Lighting rigs all over the place, trusses in general all over the place, lights all over the place. Um, yeah, I don't know how else to say that. It's oh, there was also
Little stage.
little stage.
Little stage. It now has a stage in New
Wait.
York.
Oh, little stage has a stage.
Sorry, Little Trust has a stage in New York.
Oh, little. Okay, gotcha, gotcha,
Did you
gotcha.
see that? Sorry, I didn't know if you had caught that it had a stage now.
No, I did not.
It has a stage now. I thought that that's what we were talking about.
Nope,
Sorry.
nope, nope.
Well,
But
there
good to
is a
talk
little
about.
what?
But good to talk about.
Oh yeah, there's a little. It's over on the side by Transformers, like where the Secret Life of Pets are now. That little photo op. I think it's in front of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, over on the corner, around the corner from Boris. But yeah, it's a truss with a stage.
Huh.
Interesting.
Interesting. So we'll probably see some thematic elements on that soon.
I don't know if it's I'm so confused on the scare zones now. But if we were looking at the spec map and it was a clown still, I would have thought that that would have been like another tent, like a circus tent. But now we have this cemetery looking stage. I don't know. I give up. We'll find out tomorrow, I hope.
Yeah, that'd be nice. The other big update that is not directly HHN construction, but leads us to believe something about HHN is that a temporary queue has gone up in front of the mummy with a tent over it, leading us to believe that its normal extended queue space will be used for something else, like, I don't know, the tribute store.
Welcome back, baby. You didn't get it for your 10th, but you got it for your 11th.
Hey, it is an anniversary still, just not the tribute stores specifically.
That's true. Let's just say that last year didn't count
Didn't count.
and do the actual like 10 because the first tribute store wasn't really a tribute store anyways.
Yeah.
So satellite location, but either way, I saw the tent and I looked at Mike and I said, "I bet you the conversation went like this. You can either put the extended queue in a sprung tent or we're putting the tribute store in the sprung tent." And daytime's ops went, "All right, bet." And
You can
there we
have it.
go.
You can have it.
But they also gave them like all the outside AC units they could. So like props to them for making it work for the mummy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So I'm excited for that. It's a good space to have for extended queue, and it means we get our beloved tribute store space back.
Woo! Let's go.
And I think in Orlando that basically wraps it up.
That feels correct, and it feels like we're not getting anything else this week until everything's announced.
Hmm. So with that, let's go over to Hollywood, where it's a bunch of what we've already been seeing, but they've just kind of fleshed it out a lot more. I guess the most interesting one, if I had to say, actually, let's not start with the most interesting one. Let's go through the ones first. Let's save that for last. Um, let's start in Prison Courtyard. It's been that same building we've been seeing, the one with the balcony on top. It looks like it's gotten basically its entire paint job at this point. Um, it's looking really good. That's all. Looking the same but better, fleshed out. Looks like a really good facade. Um, Terror Tram, everything is going up. They're like Blumhousey, but like they're literally the Blumhouse
Yeah.
frames, but then they built around them. So are they just being repurposed? I
I
don't know.
don't I don't know. Why would it's Blumtram again. Just accept it.
Hmm. At the Mummy Queue, it's kind of at a standstill to be honest. I wonder if there's a reason for that, like a pending announcement before they move further. Hollywood really has to worry about that a lot, so maybe. H lot again, H lot North, as we said before, really has not progressed more. The box itself is like painted separately. Like the entire facade is black, and the box is like a lighter color, like a brown, a tan.
I thought this would have been like Terrifier last year with once it got announced, like it went up the next day.
Murdy really made it seem like it would, so I wonder if, maybe just exaggerating how quickly it would happen, or if there was something that wasn't exactly the way they wanted it. And
Something else, yeah,
I don't know.
maybe.
All right. Anyways, to the biggest one, the Jurassic World queue. The very, uh, I don't know if castle's the right, like older building that is clearly the facade. Just right on the center, it has Deville, which they've now covered. Deville would be a callback, most likely, to Horror Hotel.
Hmm.
Uh, However, I will say I don't think it is in this case because this looks a little more permanent. Hollywood has been known to just put random things on their facades to throw you off and then literally cover them up and take them off later.
Oh,
So, could they be doing that again? Maybe.
but would they have covered it up immediately?
Yeah, that's my thought. Like, the way they covered it up feels too. Oops.
It's kind of giving Killer Clown tent construction worker guy picture, you know.
Yeah.
Um, mm, so my thought process is, did they lose Evil Dead again?
Replace it with the same thing.
Oh my god, just in a new location.
That would be hilarious.
I liked Horror Hotel.
I liked it a lot. Yeah.
Just like, would this be how he got it? Like, I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't know. It would be fun to see a full original about the family, or just him, I guess. That wasn't like around design constraints, and they could just literally do whatever they want. That'd be fun.
I wonder if it'd be cool, especially because like obviously Hollywood has that history of like the lot and how it started and everything. Like, I wonder if there is a story there of like Murdy is making his own backstory house for the lot, and for like maybe that's where the Hollywood Harry confusion came in versus Jack and stuff. Like, all of that kind of does tie into the backlot and like tying that all in
Hmm.
somehow.
Yeah, maybe. Or what if it's just an Easter egg and means nothing to the house
That's probably
itself?
what it is. Yeah.
To be fair, that would be more Orlando. You don't see that as much from Hollywood to like put
Hmm.
it like a huge Easter egg like that. That means absolutely nothing, but it very well could be.
Anything's possible.
But I think that basically wraps up construction. So that's everything new we have.
Yeah.
but I guess I have a few things to go over because I wasn't here for the last episode.
I would say just a few, Dove. How you feeling about the 4 originals we got announced?
Yeah, I'm excited actually. I'm very excited. I guess overall crop, I'm happy to see the diversity in aesthetics, in settings, in styles and genres that we're getting. Everything feels just a bit different from each other, and I love that. I love how many of them feel serious. I love a campy house, and we definitely are getting one. Um, but sometimes I feel there's too much camp in a single year, and I want to see things taken a little bit more serious. Um, and of course, that was kicked off with HR Blood and Guts presents a Halloween Frightacular. He's finally returning. It's gonna be near the top of my hype list. It has to be. Um, he's just such a good character. I like that they're sticking to his formula that was used before. I like that it's all Halloween as well. They brought back the original scare actor. That's a huge piece for me. It's going to have Q videos and also in-house videos, transitioning you between each segment. Sounds like a home run, to be honest. Oh, and also
Halloween tiki bar?
Halloween tiki bar scene,
Come on.
and also Ramon is the scene or the show director on this
Yeah.
one, so that's always a bit positive for us. Then you got Madlands Caged Cannibals, which was that rumored zoo one, which I am happy that the zoo house is not actually about animals, and they found a way to make it a more interesting story. And I think it's really interesting story wise that um, basically we're going to see humans portraying these animals, but only from the most like basic written characteristics or the setting that they see. So that'd be very interesting, and also that it was created by a scenic designer who presented it. They liked it so much they went forward with it. So it's basically the scenic designer's house. So I expect it to be beautiful. So yeah, I mean it's it's lower than the others, I think, but I am still excited for it. Cybergoria, I'm very excited for. Uh, it's dark horror sci-fi, and that's something I'm very into. It's mostly untapped for HHN. We don't see it a lot at all. Um, it sounds like it's going to be gory and gruesome. The character design sounds like they're going to be really fucking phenomenal. Um, yeah, I mean, I could gush about that one and its aesthetic, but we had a YouTube live where I did that, so you can go do that there. And then also Invasion Alien Abduction. I feel like a lot of people are a bit more down on, but I am super stoked on this because I feel like every time, not just HHN, but any haunt does aliens, it's like goofy, campy, silly aliens. And Charles Gray in the article made it very clear that this is intense and is trying to truly emulate what it would be like to be in a real life alien abduction and how horrifying that would be. He also mentions that it's going to be like old school HHN. It's going to be intense, one of the scariest, a bunch of different creature designs, and not just kind of stereotypical aliens. So, yeah, I mean, I am super hyped for this original lineup. Like it's so up my alley. So many different things that all match what I like. I can't wait.
Yeah. It's very well rounded. I will agree with that.
Hey, you had your last year.
I said I'm not allowed to ask for things. Hey, I'm really excited for Madlands. It sounds really cool.
Yeah.
I
To be
just
fair, I also had last year just because it was a really good year with
right.
houses, anyways. So, there's that.
Yeah, so get off of me. Leave me alone. I had my biggest white whale ever. Oh. I'm still an original girly at heart, so I'm allowed to feel the way I feel, but I know I'm going to end up probably going to like Invasion a lot more than I think I am or Cybergoria.
I think so. I think especially I must have done it in YouTube Live because I haven't done it on a podcast. But way I put it from like how I interpreted what they were saying is it feels almost in setting kind of like Scarecrow, not
Mhm.
specifically where they are. He's already said this is in the Southwest, so it's going to be like that color palette, which does not match just random barn. Um, but I think how it's utilized and how the spaces flow it could be a lot like Scarecrow, and I know that would be very exciting.
I can't wait to see it.
Or I
Next
could be
month.
wrong, and it's nothing like that. You know,
We'll
it's
see, you know?
possible.
Well, either way, like, when I look at it, no matter what, 3 of the originals have me so excited because I
Mm.
have Jack and Oddfellow, I have Blood and Guts, and I have Madlands, so, like, that's fine.
It is funny because we're talking about the original lineup. Like this is the entire thing because Jack and Oddfellow was announced 3 months before, basically.
Right.
So it's like, oh yeah, that too, right?
Right. Kind of like the house for this year, you know?
Yeah, only the literal like icon house. No big deal.
You know, Shady Brook, whatever.
But yeah, those are my feelings on the originals. I cannot wait to see them in person. I'm sure some will be just as incredible and even more than I hope, and maybe one will be a letdown. But regardless, excited.
Next month.
Next month, the event is next month.
Wow.
From when you were listening to this, I don't know. I'm not gonna do the math.
It's 45 days away. It's 46
45,
today.
45. Thank you.
45 tomorrow.
Last time I
Yeah.
looked, it was at like 50. So I was like, uh
Or
oh.
no, 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 wait, it might be 44. Whatever. It is between 45 or 44 and 46 days away from right now.
Hey, when you're listening, it could be tomorrow. Who knows?
Oh my god, wow, you're behind. Our hype list is already out.
Yeah, you
If
got to catch up. You got a lot of
HHN
work to
opens.
do today.
You missed trivia, you missed I could say a lot of other things, but I won't.
Damn. Catch up. What are you doing?
That's like specifically for Chris.
Exactly.
Love you.
But yeah, I think that kind of wraps up this episode. Any final thoughts on anything we discussed?
I can't believe we only have 2 houses left and
Yeah,
then this week and then a show. Wow.
that is crazy.
But Hollywood still has so much. I'm so
So
sorry,
much.
Hollywood.
So much. We have a whole another announcement season basically waiting. It's okay.
Oh god. And then Knots will do their Knots revealed event just so we can go,
Yep.
ah.
Ooh,
I'm going this year. It's
good.
happening. I've decided.
You better.
I'm going back. I'll be back, California.
It's time.
Watch out. I missed the WWE house, but that's all right.
But you get to see two zoos.
Two zoos.
Two
I get to
zoos.
actually see 3 zoos because one will be with the lights out.
Ah, you're right.
I
Yeah.
will not be leading that adventure,
But
and I
but
will
you won't be seeing it because the lights are out.
probably be on top of whoever is leading us through that house because I will, you know me. It's not going to be pretty.
Yeah, it is to their credit, they do keep it pretty dark. I was impressed with how far they pushed the darkness.
Oh, that sounds scary. I do miss what widows? Widows?
Yes.
Uh all right. This is not a Knots episode.
Cinema slasher. Anyways, we will wrap it up here. We will be back again on Friday for YouTube Live. That is this Friday, July 17th. And also, we'll see you back next week for another podcast. But until then, you should follow us on social media. That's Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at HHN365, our TikTok at HHN365pod. Also, remember our new YouTube short format channel, HHN-247. If you want to join our Discord, that link will be in the description. Check out our merch shop at hhn365.com. Things will be coming soon, we promise. And if you want to leave a voicemail that we may or may not play here on the show, that number is 407 906 4134. And that is all for tonight. And we will see you in the streets.